Iran on Monday repeated its call for the United States to drop sanctions imposed by former U.S. President Donald Trump's administration. At a news conference in Tehran on Monday, a spokesman for Iran's foreign ministry said if the United States truly wants to resume the 2015 international nuclear deal, the path is clear. The U.S. must effectively remove the sanctions it has placed on Tehran. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman made similar comments Sunday regarding talks on a revival of the 2015 nuclear deal, which is formally known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. The deal restrained Tehran's nuclear development program to keep it from developing nuclear weapons. A White House spokesperson responded Sunday by expressing disappointment with Iran's response, but said the United States is ready to re-engage in meaningful diplomacy on the subject. Washington will consult with the other four permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, Britain, China, France, and Russia, plus Germany, on the best way forward, the spokesperson said. Former U.S. President Donald Trump withdrew the U.S. from the deal in 2018, but U.S. President Joe Biden has indicated he wants to rejoin the pact. The United States has also initiated communications with Iran over the fate of at least 5 Americans being held by Tehran. The World Health Organization said Monday new coronavirus cases increased globally for the first time in 7 weeks. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said on Monday that the increases occurred in 4 regions: the Americas, the Eastern Mediterranean, Europe, and Southeast Asia. The WHO chief said the rise was disappointing but not surprising. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres expressed disappointment Monday that a donors conference for Yemen received less than half of the nearly $4 billion needed to prevent a catastrophic famine from potentially killing millions of people in the war-torn country. Millions of Yemeni children, women, and men desperately need aid to live, Guterres said in a statement. He continued, "Cutting aid is a death sentence." The $1.67 billion in pledges committed at the virtual pledging conference falls far short of the $3.85 billion the UN says is needed this year overall. The United Nations says 16 million Yemenis are going hungry. 5 million of those are one step away from famine, it says, and some 50,000 people have already slipped into famine-like conditions. There's no shortage of food available. There is plenty in the country's markets. But after years of war and economic collapse, people can no longer afford it. Children are at particular risk. 400,000 of them face severe acute malnutrition and could die without urgent treatment. The United States is expressing concern over the Cambodian government's recent move to set up a national internet gateway that critics say will give authorities more power to surveil and censor internet users in the country. A State Department spokeswoman told VOA on Monday that the United States champions the freedom of expression on the internet as a matter of policy. She expressed concern over the Cambodian measures' impact on Khmer Americans. Cambodia's Prime Minister Hun Sen signed the order on February 16th, requiring internet service providers to reroute their services through a national internet gateway within the next 12 months. Hun Sen's government says the directive will boost Cambodian information technology infrastructure and control content that could harm national security and social order. But critics say the move is giving the Cambodian government more control over the flow of information on the internet and the ability to block content and websites. U.S. Special Envoy to Afghanistan Zalmay Khalilzad met Monday with Afghan President Ashraf Ghani and Abdullah Abdullah, the head of Afghanistan's Peace Council, to discuss steps for accelerating a process that could end decades of war in the country. The State Department announced Sunday that the aim of Khalilzad's trip is to resume discussions with all parties, including the Taliban and regional neighbors, to find a way to achieve a just and durable political settlement and permanent and comprehensive ceasefire.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.